Hi guys, my name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader, so I tap into the collective divine masculine and feminine energies and to bring you guys a message. I'm terrible at intros if you haven't noticed, so just take it if it resonates for you, okay? So the theme of perfectionism has been popping up a lot for me today. I think that's something that pretty much probably everyone in the world, because we live in a world where you like show up, you have to show up in the physical, and most everyone I know, well, except for people maybe like my kid who doesn't maybe even, I'm sure he understands judgment. I think he does even, I think it affects him too, because in some ways he does care about, he knows he has to be like strong. So the theme of perfectionism is popping up, and I'm getting that that's what's causing this, like their temperance is reversed, so it's causing this imbalance. What there was something I wanted me to say on it. So it's like there's a connection maybe happening, and awareness happening of like that directly pretty much correlates with growing up with narcissism, or like that type of toxic dynamic where your parents cared about their image and they wanted, it just becomes deeply ingrained. And then if you were like me and you became like obsessive about like your body and fitness, and it's a really strong pattern. Like I've had to recognize that with posting pictures, that I have to be like more mindful about it, because I don't want to be entertaining lust, because it just keeps me trapped in that cycle. And then even today, I worked out again yesterday, felt good. I'm still trying to figure that part out. But then I saw my arms today and I was like, I want to start growing muscle again and stuff. But I'm like, I don't want to, that uses a lot of my creative energy. So there's something about it with the mind. Teddy, come out here and come to quiet time, please. And it throws off like my life, like sit down in quiet time. I'm not going to stop pauses because thank you. This is my life. So I have to work through it. And my kid gets bored easily. We don't have a lot going on. Okay. So, what I want to say, and I'll try to sum it up, is that there is some kind of like healthy competition going on to kind of challenge you and where you're putting your focus. And you are quiet, or you're going to, Teddy, quiet. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're in your decision-making mode. There's been a lot of that that's been popping up for me today too, of like, I have to be stronger with boundaries in order to make the time for myself, because I don't really have like specific time that I'm pouring into myself. So the focus is that the universe is saying that if you're in depression, it's on you now to do what you need to do, like going into hermit mode to deal with that, to deal with whatever responsibilities that you have on your plate. Like you're being put in this Emperor and this Queen of Swords position because you've worked enough on trusting yourself to trust your own discernment and to continue making decisions for yourself. So they're kind of looking to us to like embrace it and being in a space of like gratitude with this, kind of what I'm getting. Because it's like when I feel like I'm a victim, or when I feel frustrated like about life stuff that's still not like I'm not happy about, or that feels like a struggle, I'm not looking at it from the perspective of like the universe is saying we're trusting you to do this, and like you like seeing myself in like that goddess energy, and like seeing myself as, stepping up to be a leader and be a role model and that sort of thing. Like when I shift it to that, then I can find gratitude, and I can move from a place of empowerment instead of it being like looking at everything that's not working and like being frustrated about it. So letting go of perfectionism is part of that, because so much of my energy is used up in trying to like think about like modifying things or whatever, or instead of just loving myself, and like there's other things that I do, which is why I need to make the time for myself so that I can be in that kind of goddess energy and that empress energy. And there's a need to shift that mentally of like looking at ourselves in that way so that we're really like embodying it and stepping up to be a leader, because I don't really know what's going to happen in my life. I don't know if I'm going to have, or when I'll have a babysitter, or if I have extra time, if I'll have time to take a break, but then it might just be something else that's filling that time. So that's kind of what they're saying is like, what can you do? How can you make the best of the circumstances that you're in and show up and help be a model for other people that we can beat victimhood. So going forward, I'm not gonna try to like modify things. I mean, so usually he has his tablet, but I'm working. Teddy, quiet, please. Yes, ma'am. My kid doesn't know what to do when he's bored, which is fine. We don't have a busy schedule, but there was something else I was going to say about that. There's been a shift in perspective where it's like there's an understanding that it is what it is, because it's like I can go into victimhood and keep being sad for myself, or I can be like, okay, it is what it is. Like this feels sometimes insurmountable, or it just feels like I don't know why I would have to go through, why this is being put on me or not being put on me, because it's like why things are the way they are. But nonetheless, you can still make the best of it and show the universe that you want this journey, like you're willing to do whatever is being asked of you. Because I'm sure that if I get a babysitter and I have free time, it's going to be something else I'm going to be needing to do, because I can't be in martyrdom anymore. Like, it's responsibility going forward. Okay. I love you guys. If you want to book a personal with me, Teddy, quiet. Teddy, quiet. No, Teddy, look at me. Quiet. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can send me an email, or if you want to work with me one-on-one, okay?